Okay, so where'd we leave off? I'm Paulie. I'm writing a musical. It's called Ellie And Tomasso, the musical. Tomasso's a ruffian. He's an older gentleman. Ellie is about 9 years old. She's full of sassafras, spunk. In chapter 1, or scene 1, Ellie's father was just murdered over pie. So go find that video. It's right before this one, and I go through my process of editing. I think writing is hard. When you're writing, it just comes out naturally. I think that happens for a lot of people. I think it's the stuff around writing that's hard. I'm trying to keep organized. I'm trying to have one process for my notes. So like I'll start listening to me reading it, and then I'll get some notes, but I need to do that with the script at my hand. But I get tired of sitting there in front of the computer, so I want to walk around and listen to it. But then I have to make notes, but then I have to take those notes and put them into the script. So I'm adding a step. I need to walk around. I need to hear it out of context. I'm listening for rhythm. I'm listening for dialect. I'm listening for syntax. I'm listening for flow. Like, that's my biggest thing right now is flow. You know, I'm not Shakespeare and nothing, but at the same time, we can try to find our rhythm and flow. And I think listening to the percussion of the words is really important. So let's get started. This is scene 2. Tomasso is estranged, but this is when he's got bandits. This is when he's in a gang. Tomasso and gang train heist musical interlude. So there's like a music interlude. A younger Tomasso and few bandit-style outlaws congregate together one by one as they cross the stage, showcasing a move or an action that is unique to them. There are 4 outlaws besides Tomasso. The meeting is in a horseshoe-shaped like congregation with Tomasso at the keystone position. And they're kind of sloppy. They're outlaws, so they're doing outlaw shtick, but a tableau of that. They're hooting and hollering, and he has parchment paper that has drawings and a train. I'm trying not to do too many edits, but this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna go through, and I might do some word replacement. I might do some flow changes. We'll see. What's the plan, compadre? All right, quit your malarkey. I heard a whisper from a tumbleweed that in about a quarter hour's time, a passenger cargo train will be chugging around the bend, down the line and between this holler. I've been doing a lot of plotting, quilting the devious plan. It's a humdinger. Lay it on us, boss. Spill the beans, boss. Get over the yips and tell us. You all ain't ready for this. You's about to ride a wild bull as I reveal my greatest ploy. Get in, get out. Come again. Get in, get out. Come again. Get in, get out. Say that again? I didn't quite catch all that. It went by faster than a frog's tongue in a fly. Y'all college-dodging knuckleheads. Y'all nitwit-like simpletons could never have the mental faculties to even envisage the superlative nature of this intricately simple plan. That's it, boss? Get in, get out? Its simplicity brings tears to the weeping Mother Mary. I got a new plan, boys. Get money. Everybody laughs. Y'all got something to add? Maybe some bolder dash? Not for naught, boss. But exactly how do we get in, get out? I'm fitting to do some heinous things to all y'all. Really now. Tomasso fires a gunshot in the air. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all got beans in your jeans. Compadre here lost his touch. I'm wondering if there needs to be someone else holding the reins because this feller has lost his grip. This horse and carriage is on a rampage trail headed off a cliff. Y'all fitting to have bullets for teeth? You have successfully yanked my yoke there, boss. Get in, get out. Slaps Tomasso on the back shoulder. Good one. I think I need a word choice for that, so I highlighted it. So what's the real plan? My plan is perfection, like a beautiful steak meticulously carved from a timber piece. I'm not a man to trifle with there, Tom. What'd you call me? I simply said 2 words. Not 2 different words, but 2 separate words. Not that they are separate words. They're of the same, but I uttered 2 words. Tom. Tomasso shoots at Bandit 3's feet. It's Tomasso. Now it hurts my feelings real good when you go and act some tomfoolery, and it makes me, the boss, Tomasso here, all wound up like a goat trying to eat an unopened can of cranberry. Maybe we're all tired of your hooting and hollering, because when you making plans, ain't any of us never ever have pennies in our pockets. Because with you making plans, because when you making plans, I don't need because. When you making plans, ain't any of us never ever have pennies in our pockets. That's what I'm talking about, being clean and flow. Because was too cumbersome, just streamlined. I'm just trying to streamline everything. But then I do add because that's the flow. So I got to ebb and flow. Also, I'm going to go through this phrase again. I really think it's interesting how it peaks. Last video I talked about that. Intensifies. Maybe we're all tired of your hooting and hollering. When you making plans, ain't any of us never ever have pennies in our pockets. So he's got a good point to make that is emotional. When you don't have pennies in your pockets, it's an emotional way of saying it. He's not just saying, we're all broke. It's got to be fun, too. Amigos! We all be all kinds of vexed. And he pulls out a gun. This is bandit number 1. He casually points it at Tomasso. Vexed. And then bandit number 1. Yeah, double vexed. He takes out a second gun. Bandit number 1 meekly takes out his gun, second gun, and weakly points it at Tomasso. Tomasso's like, you're going to challenge me? Looks like we got ourselves a little debacle. You wouldn't want to trigger no brouhaha now unless you fixing to get a wallop. So I really love the flow, the rhythm of that. Right. Looks like we got ourselves a little debacle. It's very attacking because he's on the defense. He also wants to be attacking as he's defense. So it's a game of chess. You do not want to be on the receiving end of my eye, ruffian. It's what I'm saying is all. Your days of rustling someone's jimmies have sunsetted. Gone with the winter. Confederates. Hermanos. All the rides we've been on. Together. All the brilliant like brain schemes. All my brilliant like brain schemes. I love brain schemes. That's word choice and poetry. Like, I'm not writing modern. The more I build this world, this fantasy world, because this is a different world than any other world. There could be another Western, and it's still a different world. Brain schemes. All my brilliant like brain schemes. I'm leaning harder into it. In Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which is the best, it's Dust Bowl. It's not really Western, but it has Western, Southern, like flavor. It's Southern. And this is kind of like Southern Western, kind of like Arkansas or something. The movie has Ulysses, he speaks so eloquently. Even in the most dire situation, he's talking most elevated language, and I just love it. And I'm like, can I achieve that? That'd be awesome. Hermanos, all the rides we've been on. Together, on my brilliant like brain schemes. The rough and tumble got us a few weeks of pay. The raid and run got us through the winter. Off the cuff ravages, and the great snatching of 67. Stick 'em ups, hold 'em ups. Who told you about the grab and nab? Coup de grace, mug and lug. The training gang, come on now. You're toast, hogwash, playful. You're toast, hogwash, grilled. I'm done schmoozing with y'all. Y'all fixing a coup. What's your gambit here? Cooked, roasted, burnt. Now get. I hear nothing but weak withering. Take his horse. We'll buddy up on the rail raid. Strip him down to his skivvies. I should use different voices for the bandits, because that was all bandits. Boys, this is completely unnecessary. I knew you were all in cahoots. You know this is unscrupulous. And as your leader, the one thing I've taught you to be is scrupulous. Stuff your hog hole. Quit your gabbing and blabbing and start hightailing it out of here. We only want to see the south side of you. Now get. Well, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. If that's the way it's gonna be, that's the way it's gonna be. It ain't never was this way, but I guess that's the way you want it. Y'all want it. Treated a trusted compadre this way. Baloney. Psst. Or much more a ruffian, a fellow ruffian, or much more a, baloney. Or much more a fellow ruffian, yeah. Or much more a fellow ruffian. That's clunky. That's clunky. Treated a trusted compadre this way. That was so good. Baloney. Spits. Or much more a fellow ruffian. I gotta highlight that. Or much more a fellow ruffian. Ha ha! Is this one of y'all hijinks? Ha ha! How low of y'all. I thought we all had something together. Y'all were canoodling around, colluding with each other. I saw looks and nods and winks and eyebrow raises. Oh, I know y'all were in cahoots. Don't be trying to go and slip a sunset past this rooster. No way, Jose. This is a cockamamie collusion. Virile, you hear? Virile! I'm so mad I can't even be mad. I'm like stone. It's nothing personal. Of course it's personal. Train! Remember the plan. Get in! Get out! Give me back my guns. Get in, get out, cleanly. Don't be filling up heaven and hell now if you don't gotta. A silhouette of the bandits and Tomasso is telling the story of how they knock off the passenger train. People getting mugged, people getting punched, guards getting knocked out, bandits shaking train riders down, gunshots firing off, things and people getting knocked over. An exciting song is being played over top of the action. Lots of money and jewelry is being stuffed into bags. Gunshots fired to punctuate sayings. Herd up! Yeah! Woo-wee! Woo-wee! Hey-ya! Herd up! Round up! Round up! Tomasso puts the gathered money in his horse and personal satchel. I'd like to thank all of y'all for your service today. I need to make that y'all of y'all. For your services today. Unfortunately, I will not be necessitating your services anymore. Reaches for his gun. What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to grease our saddle right now? It means from now on, I'm riding solo. This heist opened up my eyes. My brilliant plans ain't for a cluttered gang of bandits. Cockamamie bandits. My brilliant plans ain't for a cluttered gang of cockamamie bandits. They are for one man to execute flawlessly. And then I need a new thing for this. This sucks. I thought it went over swimmingly. What's your plan now, Tom? Oh, just. Tomasso takes out his pistol and shoots all 4 guys, but not fatally. So he goes, I thought it went over swimmingly. Like praying at church. I thought it went over like praying at church. What's your plan now, Tom? Oh, just. Tomasso takes out his pistol and shoots all 4 guys, but not fatally. He shoots them so they are hurting and falling to the ground in agony. It's over the top. Gory. But they ain't dead. Tomasso takes the money bags, rides off. End scene. So I hope that helped. I'm going through my script with you. A good impression of my draft. I'm doing my best I can. I'm trying to keep up with the NaNoWriMo 2024. I'm doing that. I wrote today. I will say that the whole process does make you anxious because you have to be in it. You have to be really in it to get that imagination and just lose yourself in it. You got to put yourself in position to lose yourself, to obsess over it. And I think that obsessing can make you feel anxious. That's why you need the walks. That's why you need the tea. Oh, I did really good today. You know, I'll be good to myself. I'll give myself a little treat. A simple reward system like that is so powerful. I think the other reward system is reviewing what you do. Just be proud of yourself. For just one time, be proud of yourself. It's okay. Be proud of yourself. It's okay. Not like conceited. I'm not asking you to be full of yourself. I'm just saying when you're reading over your actual work, read it out loud and enjoy it. Be the audience. Because when you're writing, you're in the inner workings, but then you need to separate yourself from the inner workings just for a moment to see if what your inner workings were working. If all those little ingredients, did it bake into a cake or did it implode? Implode. Usually it will rise. It will rise. You just have to trust it. It's been fun. Stay tuned for Act 1, Scene 3. So the other thing I need to say is I need you to subscribe, share the piece, and get the word out. And I think this is going to be a great play.